Hey everyone, happy Monday, April 15th. I hope everyone's doing good. I hope you had a great weekend and having a good start to your week. Thank you so much for clicking on the video today. I appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. If you enjoy all things planning and stationery, I hope you will enjoy the video and consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're coming back and you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I wanted to go ahead and kind of just do a weekly reset for my planners, my Papertess Designs, my standard rings. I usually try to do it on Fridays or maybe Saturday, but I had a super busy weekend and I had a great weekend. So I didn't get to it. So I wanted to go ahead and get caught up today. So I hope you will enjoy it. Grab a cup of coffee, glass of Coke, tea, whatever suits you, and maybe grab your planner or journal and plan along with me. So this is this past week in my Papertess Designs. Not quite as busy or filled in as it usually is. Like I said, I have had a really super busy week last week, very busy weekend. Yeah, so it just wasn't top priority. This was the week before, which I generally will share with you on Fridays when I am filming for the next week. So this was the week before April 1st to the 7th. Really enjoyed that. Terry & Design washi tape. So this week I went ahead and I went in last night and I went ahead and laid down my weather forecast for the week. I went ahead and did my outline. So I will just start grabbing some stickers and getting my week set up and then jump into my days. But I hope y'all are doing well. I've only been able to even watch just a couple videos over the weekend for some planning. Just like I said, been super busy. Friday, helped my nephew move down to Alabama for his job, and very excited for him. A really big deal for him. And he's a store manager for a large grocery store chain, and so it's just an exciting time for him. Of course, we're going to miss him terribly. But I have no doubt that it's all in God's hands. So, yeah, we had a good time. We had a little bit of a mishap. We had a little issue with the address that he gave us, and we went quite a ways out of our way and had to backtrack. We had 2 blowouts on my dad's trailer that we used to move him. So my parents were riding with us. So it was an interesting Friday, to say the least. It was a very interesting Friday. But it is what it is. And, you know, we got over it. We got through it. And, yeah, so... And then Sunday, we have friends in town from Texas. We had a great day with them. We headed up, jumped on a road, and we headed straight north. And we stopped at all the antique shops between here and a city north of us. And we had a great time. We stopped and we had lunch. We stopped and we got ice cream. It was just such a nice time visiting, catching up. The husband is kind of working in the area. So we've been able to connect with them a couple times over in the last month. And we will be able to some more over the next maybe year and a half. He's got a big job that he is doing in Pigeon Forge. So... which is a couple hours from us, but we will definitely enjoy some time with them over the next while as she comes in to visit. And all of that. Just laying down some washi tape, and I pulled out the washies that I wanted to use for this book, for this week's pages. All I need today is a little bit of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. That is true for every day for me. So I want to say I got this at Hobby Lobby. I've had this set for a long time. I really like it. I don't know, honestly, if I got a lot going on this week. I know I have a couple appointments. My nephew's birthday. Let's see here. Where am I going to put that? I guess I should put my meals in before I write anything else. So let me get my meal stickers. My plants are growing like crazy. I'm loving it. I have some things that aren't growing as well as others, but for the most part, doing super well. I got to go out there when I'm done filming. I got to do some watering, some checking in. I'm out there at least twice a day, just to check in on things. And last weekend, my husband and one of the guys that works on our building crew, they put up a fence around my garden area, and then my husband bought some rabbit wire, I think it's called, to put in the inside of that. So we haven't got to that part yet, but yeah, I've already had something crawl up into my raised bed and try to dig up some onions. So we need to secure the veggies and the seeds and everything. But it's going really well. I'm getting pretty excited to actually sow, direct sow seeds and some of my starters. But our last expected frost date is basically April 12th this year. But we've got in the forecast some pretty chilly nights coming. So I thought, I might wait another week before I toss anything in the ground that is not a cold weather plant, just to be on the safe side, honestly, because it's a lot of work to, grow these starters, and just want to be as careful as you can for when you put them in the ground. I know I had a birthday. Here we go. Let's see. We'll put a little birthday sticker down. We actually celebrated my nephew's birthday last night. Went out to dinner at Champy's Chicken, which is absolutely fantastic. Garbage day there. I thought I would toss down. I have these dot stickers from Mandy Lynn Plants. I have quite a few different color schemes from her, so I just thought I would just pop some down for my running task list for the week, coming up. Just give myself a couple lines and yeah, that'll be good for now. I'll just keep these handy. And hubby is going to Talladega this weekend, so I will put that in here. I think this is his 3rd year going to the race with some of our friends. So he's excited about that. We'll take the golf cart and they'll zoom around the area on the golf cart and have their fun. Let's see here. I think I have wanted to see if I have a couple blue floral stickers that I could use. This is all my floral stickers from that one pack that I like so much. Maybe I will just grab Daisy. Pop that down there. Add a little bit of pretty. Yeah, you guys, I mean, you should have seen just, I mean, how funny it was. I guess it's funny now when I look back at the trip to Alabama and back with the wrong address and the 2 tire blowouts, going to Tractor Supply to get more tires. Yeah, I wasn't happy in the moment, but, you know, it was a crazy, crazy time, but it's a really beautiful area. And so I know it'll be a great thing for him. So yeah, this week, not a lot of appointments. I actually have to check with my parents. I don't know if they have any appointments that I need to go with them on. Actually, I did not write in here. We have our final appointment with our attorney. We were looking into the whole will trust thing. So we got to do that tomorrow. Wrap that up. Very important in the state of Tennessee. If you are from Tennessee and you aren't aware, if a spouse passes away, there is a very old law still on the books that states any children of the couple automatically gets 50% of the estate or anything you have upon the death of one of the spouses. So a will or a trust overrides that, supersedes that. So you want to be sure that, I think it's on, there may be a couple states that still have that law. Tennessee is one of them. So just an FYI, maybe, you know, check the state that you live in, make sure that there are no laws that would be that way for you. So, all right, so I'm going to jump back to my dailies. And I picked out some washi sets that I want to use on the pages. Now, what I did with this one is because Sunday was, you know, here, I went ahead and used the same big washi over here. I couldn't find this one. I don't know where I did with it. It's somewhere in my stash, but so I just used this one here, just to kind of, you know, just make it the same there. So the rest of the week I'll use these other washis. But this is still my year of record. Pretty much everything goes in my Papertess Designs. That has not changed. I always have rings in my system, which is really kind of like my everyday carry and so forth. But I'm in this planner every day. You know, all the pertinent things go in here. Appointments, journaling, you know, just all the important things that I want to have saved as a year of record goes into this book. So the 15th through the 21st. I mean, how is that even possible? We're already on the 15th of April. And today is my daughter and her husband's first wedding anniversary. I'm just, I can't believe that a year has already gone by since the wedding. Just boggles my mind how time flies. And the older you get, as everybody says, the faster it seems to go. Of course, we know that's not the case, but it sure seems like it. So I am just really enjoying this book, my dailies and just my thoughts at the end of the day. Something to save, look back on. You know, I mean, it's just for myself. It's not for anyone else. It's just for me to put away and look back on if I want to. And if I don't ever want to, then so be it. But I'll have it in the event I want to. And I always keep my ring inserts too. It's not like I don't save ring inserts. There may be a few here and there that I toss, but you know, I keep those as well. And if you're new here, these day stickers are from Mandy Lynn Plans, and these date stickers are from Amazon. They are undated as far as a year is concerned, so you can use them for any year. Yeah, so actually, I don't really care for that pink. Let me grab another pink. Let's see. Grab my Tombos. Grab me a to-do sticker. This is probably going to be a little bit of a longer video than I've been doing. I've been separating my books. Today, I may not do that. I may just do everything in one. See how long it takes me if I need to separate it. Now, this washi is pretty old, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use it, quite honestly. It may not... well, maybe it'll work. Let's see. Sometimes the older washies just don't want to stick any longer. And if I continue using washi on these pages, I may have to get away from outlining, because I always have an issue, it seems, trying to stay in the line, so to speak, of my highlighter. Be still and know. Amen to that. I'm just not going to be so careful and worry about it. And this is a fun one. This is just a pretty... How are you guys' planning systems going? I really wasn't sure if the standard rings was going to stick for more than a couple days, but I have been enjoying it. So time will tell if it sticks okay for me, or if I move on back to personal rings. But you know, the nice thing is I can just go back and forth and whenever I want to. And it's okay because it's not my main book. I mean, I do use rings as part of my system, but I can easily go back and forth because I really try to make sure that everything is updated in, you know, whatever is in my lineup. So even if I'm not using it at that moment, if I want to pick it up, I can pick it up without having to worry that a whole bunch of information is missing. Just, I'm not worrying about it. You know, it's like, I just let myself have that freedom of using whatever planner I want to use, whatever is making me happy, bringing me a little bit of joy in my creative self. and that's it. And I'm enjoying it. I'm not, I don't really limit myself when it comes to what I want to use and what I want to enjoy. Oops, let me cut that straight. So hopefully you guys are doing the same if you like to use more than one planner. I mean, there's so many options out there for what we can, you know, what we have to use, whether it is a notebook from the Dollar Tree or, you know, Sterling ink, Papertess, Hobonichi, whatever it is. Use what is working for you in the moment and move along. Don't worry about it. I mean, that's just kind of how I feel about it. I really wanted to commit to getting one full book in this calendar year. And I thought that was going to be a traveler's notebook setup in standard. And you all know that didn't stick. But this, I feel like, is, I mean, for a year of record, you know, the main thing, this is sticking really well for me. So I am going to have every intention of finishing the year with it. And I want to have this book to look back on for the calendar year. Even if it is minimal some weeks, more so than others, I'm okay with that too. As long as the main information stays here and it's all in here at the end of the year. That's my goal. It's so hard because, you know, we all love so many different options and, you know, we want to use all the things, but I feel like, you know, you want to keep it real. You don't want to cause yourself stress over a planner system. It's supposed to help organize. It's supposed to serve a purpose in our lives, not just for organization, but, you know, whether you include journaling in your planner, whether you include daily scripture writings, devotions, brain dumps, whatever it is, it needs to serve a purpose on top of just the creative side. I mean, if it's an actual planner, that's kind of how I feel about mine. And as long as it's doing that, use what you want, whatever that might be. You know? And just let it be fun for yourself. Just let it be fun. And and enjoy it. There's so much stress in the world already. If this is the one craft or creative outlet that you have, enjoy every minute of it. That's what I think. Just in case anybody wondered, that's what I think. So yeah, I'm going to keep it pretty simple on these pages. I'm enjoying these. I do jot down a few to-dos, even though I kind of have I have a daily in my standard rings that I'm using, and I do put some to-dos down in there. And I do write some more details on my dailies about the tasks of the day. But for here, what I will probably do is just do a simple, a few things that I accomplished that day before I go into my journaling for the day, just as a, just to document it, not necessarily to expand on it as a to-do list, but just to document. Excuse me. So yeah, I think that is it for the days. I'm still, of course I have my my YouTube channel subscriber count that I'm keeping track of, keeping up with that, keeping up with, when I post videos, my monthly, and then of course my weeks. This is next week. I'm kind of liking all that blue for next week. Kind of liking that. But yeah, I do. I'm liking that a lot. So I think I'm going to go ahead and grab my standard rings and jump into that. And I apologize if I sound maybe a little bit like tired today almost. But I actually am a little bit tired. It's been a busy weekend. It's been a very busy weekend. So this, if you are new, I had inspiration from Monique over at Monique Plans on YouTube, who has been outside of her main planner system, been playing in standard rings. And so you can use like a traveler's notebook wide, or you could try one of the Moterm standard companion traveler's notebook covers. And the A5 rings fits in here. This is the Moterm 19 millimeter. If you use a wide TN, such as the, let me get one of the ones that I actually have. If you use a wide traveler's notebook like the Carpe Diem, you can even go up to a 25 millimeter, and it would still not like come out past the edge of the cover. So I originally had the 30 millimeter, way too big for me. So I'm going to be returning those, and I may go ahead and purchase the 25 in case I want to go to the wide. Right now I'm in this Moterm cover, and I'm liking it. It's working. The 19 millimeter rings is, proving to be enough for it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I just have a few of the, or a couple of the Cat Espresso Co. inserts in here. I have a Franklin Covey. These are personal size that will fit on the ring configuration. I just had to, on the Cat Espresso Co., just kind of nip a little bit off the corner so it would not get in the way of the ring, but it does not take away from the functionality either in this ring planner or in my personal. Pictures from my daughter's wedding, which was a year ago today, as I said. Yeah, so I'm still having my April sterling ink calendar here, and nothing, I haven't added anything into this since I did my, I don't think I have anyway, maybe a couple things, since I did my video last week sharing this. If you're interested in where all of these inserts are from, go back and watch that video from last week, maybe Tuesday, I don't remember. I tell you where all the inserts are from. I explain how I took all these personal size inserts and printed them at 115% to fit in this book. So yeah, it's all in there. And my grocery list. So yeah, everything's the same. This is my weekly from last week that I changed up and kind of incorporated this particular weekly insert from a Yellow Paper House Traveler's Notebook insert. I enjoyed that. I'm going to come in here today and I'm just going to do a little bit of a recap from my week last week. And then this is this week. I went ahead and put my dates down, filled in my trackers, a couple to-dos that I already have. And I just thought I would maybe put in a little bit of washi tape and maybe a couple florals. I might lay down a couple floral stickers. I'm probably going to stick with basically the same theme as far as my washi. It's my Papertess. But yeah, I really do like this insert. Let me grab some florals. And again, if you are new, I should have mentioned this floral sticker pack is the seasonal floral from Hobby Lobby. This is the equivalent of 3 of the sticker pads, and I've just separated, taken them all out and put them in this little folder. So just to make it a little bit easier for me. Actually, before I put that floral down, I think I'm going to add the washi up here as well. This has just been a really fun time using the standard rings. I've just really enjoyed it. I'm going to white this out. I may need something. I need a hardcover something to put under that. What can I use? I will try this little tan here just to see if, oh, you know what? I think it's this big paper clip. There we go. It's helping. Tape runners can be a little bit finicky. Okay. And I'm going to put some washi down here. I really do enjoy using washi tape. I really do. I have quite a bit of washi. And I just, the other day, was looking at it and I really need to start using it up a little bit more before it goes bad, because washi will go bad. That is for certain. Okay, I'm going to throw this flower. We'll kind of go with that theme. Put that down. I apologize if I'm falling out of frame. I've got to do better on making sure that my pages are staying in frame for the camera. Stickers like to stick. Okay, so we've got that. And yeah, so I will pop in my few things I have scheduled for this week. This week is going to be, which I need to write down. I've got to try on summer clothes because I got to figure out what I'm taking with me on vacation. And it's the dreaded, you know, that whole dreaded trying on clothes and finding out what fits and what doesn't fit. That's not the funnest Honestly, that's not the funnest chore for me. But I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to find out what I can take. I don't think I'm going to have to get anything. I've got bathing suits. I think I have enough like sundresses, skirts, shorts, tank tops, whatever to take when we go. All right, I think that is good for the weekly. Now, my dailies. These dailies are from Alibi Design Studio. Let me just show you a blank one just to get a really good look. So they come like this, a day on a page. You have your priorities checklist, to-do checklist, a schedule, and then just a basic grid, you know, area, undated. You know, so these are a traveler's notebook size. I did not resize these. Now, if you wanted to use this in your personal rings planner, then you would want to, okay, this little companion chart, planner size guide, is from Laura Jane Plans. And so basically, oh, you know what? She doesn't have a standard TN on here, but I'm thinking, trying to remember if it's 78% or something. Somebody in the comments correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows. If you wanted to size this insert down to a personal size rings. If you go from personal to standard TN, it is 115%. So maybe it's 85%. I don't know. You can play with the numbers and you know, if you print it for personal size and see how that works for you. But yeah, so what I did was I have a lot actually of Planner Perfect stickers. I had her subscription box for quite some time. Thoroughly enjoy the Planner Perfect system. Her paper, her Traveler's Notebook inserts are high quality, beautiful paper, beautiful books, beautiful artwork. I have quite a few of her Traveler's Notebook leathers. They are all just top quality. So if you are interested in a Traveler's Notebook system, you know, even if you don't necessarily use her system per se as far as the scripting method, that was not something I did. I just love the quality of her products to use them with my own, you know, my own way, my own system. So yeah, but I highly recommend her products in general. Very nice, very high quality. So yeah, I went ahead and used some stickers here. So I thought I would maybe actually add a little bit of washi tape. I grabbed just some little washies from my bowl, my fish bowl. I have a whole bunch of like the little tiny washies in this bowl on my desk that I can just grab from that are fun. And a lot of these little tiny washies I get in bulk on Amazon. You know, you'll get like, I don't know, 50 rolls or something for minimal dollars. And I really like that. The skinny washi tape. It's just nice. You can even use it to separate your pages or on your weeklies where you get that pop of color, but it's not like a big thick washi to take up too much space if you know, if that's what you're looking for. This is a fun one. This is like little apples. This actually is a little bit, I don't like when washi rolls off the wrong way, in my opinion. It's kind of a pain. Should be left to right. Yeah, it's just enough to give it a little bit of a pop, you know? let's see, what else do I want to add? These are from, these little glasses and pens are so cute, you guys. I do wear glasses for, especially for up close. I'm gonna pop that down and a little pen sticker, just because they're fun. These are 2 things I always have with me. Okay, so now we're on Thursday and Friday. And I may go ahead and grab some washi for these stickers. Let's see here. Dig through my little bowl. It's kind of a fun one. It's kind of like a tan with a red diamond shape. I think that's kind of a fun one. Might go with these colors. And I actually did come in here yesterday and put my dates down. These dates that I'm using, if you're new here, they are from Upward Journals on Etsy. I buy them in sheets that are year specific. I really like my rings, my ring planners to be functional. In addition to, you know, the decorating, the making them pretty. The making them pretty for me in a rings planner is a bonus. You know, I just, I love to decorate pages in my planner. But at the same time, for my rings, I have inserts in here that have purpose. They have function. It be a tracker, my appointments, my to-do list, you know, my whatever it might be. I try to keep it functional, and but I love to mix it up with the pretty stickers as well, because why not? Going to look at it every day, and if this is also your hobby or your craft, then make it fun. Just go pop these little guess I'll just put that up there. And then we've got Saturday and Sunday. What do I want to use for Saturday and Sunday? Let me see. I have some other... Actually, I think I may go ahead and use this again, but I want to get a pink... I think I'll use this washi again. So my rings is pretty functional for me. You know, it goes with me and whatnot. And then my Papertess Designs does stay home, but it gets updated on everything. And it's because the main reason why I have quite a bit of duplication is because, number one, I really wanted to have a bound book year of record this year in some way, whether it was a traveler's notebook or a bound book. But I love rings. I have to have rings in my lineup for, in some way. So, and I don't mind the duplication. It's relaxing to me when I come in and, update my planners daily, work in my planners, write in my planners. It's really relaxing for me. Yeah, I think I'll just put that there. And I wanted to use one of these floral stickers. There we go. And I can take another one of these cute pens and pop it down there. So yeah, I mean, I don't get too crazy. I mean, maybe this is for some folks, but this is minimal for me, I think. But I enjoy it. It's just, I keep these fairly calm as far as like the decor. Like, this past week, I just put a little bit of washi, a floral sticker, jot down what I need to get done. And, yeah, so it's as simple as that. One section I did add in was, and I just actually titled the tab God. It's just simply, it could be a scripture writing. It could be a prayer that comes to my mind during the day that I want to write down. And it doesn't even have to be every day. I will date it on the days that I use these and not, it doesn't have to be every day. It just might be a day that I need the extra, so to speak. And these are inserts actually from a traveler's notebook, and it might be Moterm. I can't remember. Has your AM, your PM, and your lines. That's it. Very simple. Some people use this as an actual planner, the traveler's notebook. I just took out some of the pages, just trimmed them down a little bit and punched them in. So I did add this, and actually where I got the inspiration to add a little bit of scripture writing back in my rings is from the lovely lady who has the Managing Marley's YouTube channel. She uses the Franklin Covey size classic, I believe it's the 7 ring inserts, and she just has a really fun channel. She does videos not only on her plan with me's, lots of plan with me's. She also does fountain pens, inks, and things like that. And I'm going to go ahead and link her channel. I recommend that you jump over to her channel and watch some of her videos if you like, number one, the Franklin Covey size classic inserts, fountain pens. She is a very enjoyable channel. She has a very enjoyable channel to follow. And again, it's Managing Marley's. Keeping up with my social media inserts in here. I don't think I have added anything new in here. I haven't. I did fill out the first 3 months of the year and then April. And I went ahead and put the date stickers down for May also, because the more I use this throughout the last week, I was like, oh, I don't really see this going away, the standard rings. So I'm going to go ahead and update it through May. And I'm just still keeping everything updated. Basically, I have my standard rings, my Papertess Designs, and I do still have my personal rings, which the important things I'm keeping updated because I never know when I'm going to jump back into that. Yeah, so that is what I'm doing with this book right now. It's kind of the update for the standard rings that I shared last week. Again, inspired by Monique at Monique Plans, or Monique Plans is the updated name of her channel. So yeah, as the days go by, these pages kind of get filled out, and I am still thoroughly enjoying this. Yeah, truly enjoying it. But if anyone has any questions on any of my inserts, you can either go back and watch the video from last week on my standard rings, or you can leave me a comment or a question down below, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. And again, if you enjoy this kind of content, if you enjoy all things planning, I hope you would consider subscribing to the channel and giving the video a like. It really helps the channel when you do those things. And so I really appreciate it. I'll be back again, maybe at the end of the week for next week's pages. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks so much. Have a great week.